So, two-faced. Sadly, many people, brands, and even organizations are two-faced, including Salvation Army. So, see, 2 weeks ago, we were all tasked to make informational speeches on nonprofit organizations we knew little to nothing about. So, now we get to go back and give our real thoughts and opinions on these organizations. Hi, my name is Halle Edra, and I have been studying Salvation Army for the past 2 weeks. So today, I will be talking about why we should boycott Salvation Army. Get them out of here. And why we should be doing this is because Salvation Army is denying service to a certain group of people, what we can do to stop them, and what a better future looks like. And here's my note card. I'll probably fling it around. So, alright, here we go. So, now that we've talked about what we're going over, let's talk about our first point, which is Salvation Army denying service to a group of people. Salvation Army's mission statement claims on their own website that Salvation Army meets human needs without discrimination. However, they do discriminate against a certain group of people. That group of people being the LGBTQ+ community. See, while Salvation Army is a Christian organization, they can't just leave people homeless, LGBTQ or not. It's like if they denied an alcoholic or a drug addict. Like, clearly they cannot do that. And this is a very important need that Salvation Army is failing to meet because according to one of my sources, True Colors United, approximately 120% more LGBTQ+ youths are homeless versus their straight and cis counterparts. And the importance of this is that it goes against the mission statement to meet human needs without discrimination. And that is not good at all. Not to mention the amount of kids and who knows who else that are homeless and on the streets because of this. I mean, nonprofit organizations are supposed to help people, not just help the people that they agree with. Like, we need to do better. So now that we've talked about the need and how they're denying service, let's talk about what we can do to stop them, which we love that. So, let's see. Point number 2, of course, how we should stop them. So obviously, this is a boycott. We need to boycott them. We need to stop them. We need to stop supporting them. All that jazz. Now boycotting. We need to stop talking about them. We need to stop giving them money whenever they're ringing their little bells outside of the stores during the holiday season. We need to understand that just because an organization does good things, it doesn't outweigh the bad things that they do. See, according to my second source, being Refiner 229, not 290, boycotting has a fairly good and bad history. Sometimes boycotting works, like with the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955, which greatly impacted the civil rights movement. Or there's boycotts that don't work as well, like how people nowadays are trying to boycott Chick-fil-A because of very similar reasons to why I'm telling you to boycott Salvation Army. But nonetheless, still, we should boycott them. So, I mean, there are better organizations that we can support that do not discriminate. So now, why this will work? I mean, boycotting has worked plenty of times before, so I think this will work too. So now that we've talked about this, let us dive into what a better future looks like with Salvation Army having been boycotted by our class, and hopefully other people too. Everyone gets help. Everyone gets help, regardless of whether or not they fall into the Christian values or not, regardless of their religion or their sexuality, which is a good thing because people should not be homeless. Not to mention, other organizations get the spotlight. Of course, to just say the same thing again, the reason, the pros, the goods, people will be off the streets, and better organizations can be supported, and more importantly, or debatably more importantly, people get to learn about Jesus, and they get to learn about his love, and they also get to be taught certain skills, good skills by other organizations that will step in. Of course, there are cons, being that there will be some confusion and chaos in the Salvation Army being boycotted and new organizations coming in. And who knows, maybe these organizations won't be as good. I mean, there are some that are good, like the Dream Centers. Do research on those, they're good. But yeah. So, ladies and gents, we can do better. We can do better. It is our turn to do better, to love our neighbors better, and support organizations that do. So now that we've talked about that, we see the problem that Salvation Army is biased, and their biases are preventing many people that deserve it from receiving help. So now we all see that it is time to boycott Salvation Army. So, what will you do? Will you serve people? Will you serve your neighbors and love them? Or will you only serve your neighbors that you agree with? That